The downtown skyline illuminating the night here at our broadcast location, Memphis, Tennessee. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you very much. Jaren Jackson Jr. is continuing in his father's NBA footsteps. Asked about that influence, Jaren said, just his heart for the game and tenacity. You have to be able to shoot and play defense because you don't want to be a liability. At the end of the day, my dad did all of that, and he won a ring. Kevin Jaren Jr. wants that last part, too.
I can see why, DA, and I think he's well on his way. Thank you for that one. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Beasley on the wing along with Edwards. Taurean Prince is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's McLaughlin in at point guard. And for the Grizzlies, Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Brooks. Then there's John Morant. And it's Bane in at the 2. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. Now Jackson. And here's Morant. Shoots over Towns. Sinks that one from the post.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant. Sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Prince. Down low. It's tipped. Out to Edwards. Towns. And it's Towns on the follow.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns can be a 20-10 guy consistently. This guy is a workhorse on the glass.
Brooks outside. Passes it to Bane. There's the triple. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's McLaughlin. Beasley outside. Towns for 3. They get it back. Now the Grizzlies with it. It's a 3-point game. And moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
Listen, I don't fault the effort. That was there all night. It was the quality of play that was lacking. There was not a ton of cohesion. They've got to figure it out.
That one good for 2.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Brooks outside. Inside. And there's Jackson on the assist by Brooks.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Prince, the pass to McLaughlin. Kept alive, Minnesota. To the paint. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Well, leaving no doubt on that one, the explosiveness of Cat.
There's the pass to Bane. Takes it inside. Outside for Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Jackson's got his second bucket of the night.
Impressive. 5 straight makes. Love the play calling here.
Here's McLaughlin. Here's Prince driving to the basket.
So important to balance your three-point shooting stroke with the ability to put it on the deck. What a drive by Taurean Prince.
Morant right side. Pass to Bain. Over Towns. And it's Memphis with another.
They are on fire, just in a great groove here early on. You look at the energy of McLaughlin. He is flying around at all times.
Right, one of those prototypical spark plugs that can really build momentum for a team. This guy will hound a ball handler. He will attack off the perimeter. The type of guy you love to have on your team because he's going to raise your energy.
Here's Morant. Malik Beasley making his last shot. Yep, that one goes.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Pass to Towns. It's hauled in by Adams. For Memphis, they've gotten off to a tremendous start. 7 of 7 here in the first quarter. And Brooks gets it to go.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And Minnesota has possession. McLaughlin, the pass to Towns. Here's Edwards. Right to the hoop. And Edwards with the stuff.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Morant passes to Bain. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Taurean Prince.
First team foul.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Memphis.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
To the inside, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Bain. Jackson kicks to Morant. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Morant's got 7 points in the game.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's Towns. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Steven Adams picks one up.
Now, beautifully done by Towns, using the up fake to bait the defender.
And Towns, not known for his rim protection, but he's improved in that area recently, challenging and changing more shots.
Shoot 2. The free throw drops for Towns. And with Towns, Greg, you knew he had the potential for rim defense, and it became a focus for him.
Yeah, and a lot of defense is putting in the effort. Credit Towns for improving in that area, and we'll see if he can take another step defensively.
Both shots good from the stripe. And Towns does so many things well on the floor, Doris, but you can't forget about his rebounding.
Right, this guy puts up huge rebounding totals every night. You can pencil him in for double digits every night on the backboards. This guy can anchor your team's rebound.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
Timberwolves trail by 8. McLaughlin, the pass to Edwards. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And they get it back. Here's McLaughlin. Guarded by Morant. Clock is at 3. McLaughlin, no good. Memphis leading by 8. Now here's Morant. He's got 7. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And that one is good by Beasley.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Off target from three-point range. Timberwolves trail by 6. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Morant with some nice D. Memphis has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. The pass to Brooks. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Some changes for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Vanderbilt comes in for Taurean Prince. And it's James Ennison for Edwards. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And coming out of high school, Ja Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williamson, scouts, Greg, were looking right past Ja Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulders.
The first free throw is good.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point god moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
Both free throws good from Morant. And Craig, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. It's the Timberwolves now. They trail by 6. Offensive rebound. Ennis, no good with the layup.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second personal foul.
And you have to respect Jaren Jackson's toughness. This kid has had some early injury struggles, but he always returns to the floor determined to pick up right where he left off.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That's good from Jackson. McDaniels, he's checked in for Naz Reid. And so Jackson nails both of them.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Ennis with the ball. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Pass Pass to McDaniels from the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Now here's Brooks. In the loss to the Warriors the other night, definitely not himself. Minnesota with the rebound. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Ennis. Feeds to McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Left side Adams. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Brooks, that's a two-pointer. Offensive rebound. Jackson tries again. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jackson's got 10.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Here's Vanderbilt, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaren Jackson. And with the length Vanderbilt has, Doris, he can be a handful. Very impactful.
Yeah, he can. That wingspan on a power forward frame. He's got the opportunities now to let that work pay off. This guy is fearless on the floor.
And that one misses.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Memphis leading by 4. Here's Bain. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Golden State. From deep three-point range. Rebound by Ennis.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. And again, Memphis no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's McLaughlin. And he hits it to tie the game up. 6 points for him.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Morant. He's got 9. There's the drive. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Here's McLaughlin. Passes it to Ennis. Here's Vanderbilt, guarded by Jackson. Back to Ennis. 1:16 left to play here in the first. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Now here's Ennis. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Jaren Jackson Jr. And that's his second personal foul.
But Timberwolves have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts over this one.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Ennis. Anderson, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Adams trying to free himself up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first
Well,
personal
Steven
foul.
Adams is as strong a
14
player
foul.
as there is in the NBA. Draws the contact there.
Grizzlies have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
At the line for 2.
Free throw good, Adams.
Boy, there's just a brute strength and physicality about Steven Adams. This guy knows his role and plays it to perfection.
And so Adams nails both of them. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first. Now here's Ennis. Brooks covering. Now Ennis. His last outing, he had 8 points. Beasley with a clean look. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And it's Anderson with the ball for Memphis. And Brooks. Here we go. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And the quickness of Brooks's drive can be overwhelming. First inside before the D can react.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Beasley. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. And there's the drive. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Here's Beasley. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by 6. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And one of the better young two-way big men in the NBA, Jaren Jackson. He talked about how his defensive responsibilities grow.
Probably be more of a backline help, talk more, give more help for the rotations because, you know, depending on what team you play, there's a lot of specific things you got to do to guard a certain player.
Now with his 7'4" wingspan, Jackson has all the tools to be an elite rim protector.
But advanced understanding of positioning. His father was an NBA player, so he's been taught the game from a young age.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. We've got Naz Reid. McDaniels is out there with Malik Beasley. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4. So it's the Grizzlies now, following the miss by Malik Beasley. The 3 from Morant. They grab their own miss. Adams' shot is good. Adams has got the lead up to 10 now for Memphis.
We are talking about a big-time offensive rebounder, and Steven Adams unafraid to impose his will with that frame.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. And here's Morant. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
Good on the shot. McDaniels got 9.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Morant outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his third.
And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
first one falls for him.
Yeah, the 2020 Rookie of the Year, Ja Morant, went to a mid-major, overlooked out of high school. Ja exploded that sophomore season and went from a relative unknown to second overall pick in the draft. An incredible underdog story.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Culver's checked in. Both free throws good from Morant. Here's McLaughlin. 6 points for him. The pass to Towns. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Good D by Anderson. Pass to Morant. To the middle. Here's Adams. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. He's got 8.
Many players will tell you Steven Adams is the strongest guy in the NBA. Boy, tough to corral when he's looking to score.
McLaughlin, the pass to Reed.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Morant dishes to Anderson. Morant outside. Down low, Adams. He's off on that one. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Now here's Morant. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Just 2 to shoot. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Adams. Morant's got 17 now. And the Timberwolves call timing. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Bros healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Prince outside. It's stolen by Adams. Morant looking around. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Payne for 3. Offensive rebound to the right side. Morant passes to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Well, Steven Adams is a formidable presence on the interior. Nice finish.
Here's McLaughlin. He's got 6. Pass to Towns. Outside Edwards. Prince wide open. Out to Edwards. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Payne, no good.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
McLaughlin, the pass to Towns. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, battling hard. That's an impressive move by Towns. He'll go to the stripe.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. Some changes for Memphis. Tillman, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Clark comes in for Culver. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Payne.
You know, Karl Anthony Towns has said he wants to be considered the best player in the league. He's got the offensive game, the versatility, the length, the mobility. Let's see what happens.
Now here's Morant. 17 points in the game. Driving the lane. Tillman. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 6 assists here tonight.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Minnesota with the ball. 11-point game. Here's McLaughlin. He has 6. No good on that one. Now here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Timberwolves trail by 13. McLaughlin, the pass to Edwards. Grizzlies with the rebound.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. He doesn't hit that one. Some solid defense from Clark.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Passes it to Melton. From downtown, drills it from outside. Melton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's McLaughlin to stop the run. Slam home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
That's his first personal
It
foul.
goes on Kyle Anderson.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
One shot.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Konchar's checked in for Memphis. And the Grizzlies leading by 13. Morant outside. To the inside. Tillman passes to Morant. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Great ball movement there.
Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And the pass to Reed. Inside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Konchar. To the paint. Here's Clark. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Here's McLaughlin. He's got 9. Here's Edwards. And it's Melton with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Prince finds Towns inside. And Towns throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Edwards got his second bucket of the game to go. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. They led by as many as 18 points. Melton, no good. And Anthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Williams, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. James Ennis will check in for Minnesota. Malik Beasley comes in for Jordan McLaughlin. Timberwolves trail by 14. Pass to Ennis. With the fadeaway. And the shot falls short this time.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And that one's good by Clark.
Looking nimble on the drive there. Once Clark sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to exploit.
Minnesota shooting a pretty cool 37% from the floor in the second. Not what they're looking for. Edwards passes to Beasley. Back to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Driving in. Here's Towns. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
It's Morant with the drop. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The explosiveness on the drive. Morant just attacks the D with aggression.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. That's good from Morant.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Some changes for Memphis. Jackson comes in for Tillman. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Williams. And a change for the Timberwolves. McDaniels, he's checked in for Taurean Prince. Both free throws good from Morant. Timberwolves trail by 16. Here's Edwards. Buries it down low. Edwards got 4 points now in the quarter.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Ennis. Beasley outside. And he drives in. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis. Ennis has got 4 assists in the game. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. And although he's a little undersized as a shooting guard, Beasley is still a great rebounder.
Yeah, and can regularly hit double-digit totals in that area. Very quick to the ball. Always nice to have a great rebounding guard.
Now here's Ennis. Beasley left side. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Yeah, that's an easy. We call those bunnies. That's what they need.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Brooks checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Vanderbilt's checked in for Edwards. Memphis has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Beasley against Morant. The shot missing. Excellent D there from Beasley.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
McDaniels kicks to Beasley. 1:53 left to play in the first half. Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Morant passes to Jackson. Chalk up 2 there. 14 points for Jaren Jackson.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Beasley up top, defended by hammering it in.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Now here's Morant. 24 points for him. Outside, Jones. 5 on the clock. Brooks misses. And Beasley has the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Down by 12.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Morant following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Jones looking for an opening, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the side.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Culver's checked in for Brooks. And that one falls for Jones. Timberwolves trail by 13. Ennis passes to McDaniels. Here's Towns. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. passes to Culver. He takes it in and denied. He sends it right off the glass. To the middle. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And he makes that one.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Carl. Impressive start for you. What's the mentality going into a game like this?
Just being aggressive. Really played well at all the first half myself. All of us are missing a lot of easy bunnies. We're missing layups for us as pros. So second half, when we make those layups, we should be fine.
We'll see if you stick to the script. Thanks very much, man. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. There was no stopping Ja Morant in the first half. He ended up with 26 points, 7 assists, and 1 rebound. So far, he's played a big role for his team here. What do you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Grizzlies?
They've really established themselves in the glass. Me and Donovan, there's been extra possessions, which they've cashed in on. Now they just got to, bring the same energy to the second half.
Kenny, let's get your insight on the Timberwolves.
If they want to get back in this game, they need to stop fouling. Fouls result in easy free throws.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.